Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Ormer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Raincode Plus. We just finished a little bit of an investigation here in the clock tower. Look how wet everything is with the rain. And we have to crawl to the ground, poor Yuma.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
Who knew? He's a lovely kid, he's not a brat. He's a lovely kid. So what is this up this area? Is this, I'm wondering if this is the direction of the church. For sure, the Peacekeepers will spot us, you're right Yuma. We need to stay out of Harren's way. Go back. Yeah, they're right. I was wondering if that's the location, because we haven't found the church yet, so I'm wondering if it's up that way. Man, the rain is so cool in this game. This game looks incredible. Like, we said it a million times, but this game just looks absolutely incredible. You guys also informed me of a missing blue shard that we can get in this game, so hopefully we'll be able to get that this episode.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I mean, I feel like it's the best way to get things done. We will get this done.
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help.
We could definitely tell that the way you ran over there.
If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow, get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? You can't investigate the clock tower with the Peacekeepers around.
Yeah.
By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you know the exact number of clues we need.
If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Solution keys.
Yeah, because if you can't combat the battles there, we won't be able to escape.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
It's funny because to Yuma, that's like a horrible place that like has had so, you know, he was getting caught with his sight, and like to the player, for me, it's like it was one of the most fun experiences, like in terms of like gameplay and stuff. It was so good. But of course Yuma wouldn't like that place.
Then how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
So you're gonna do without the labyrinth?
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Yes. It's such a pretty place.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
The rain's got so much heavier. Yeah, you'll probably go into debt if we tried that. The rain's gotten so much heavier. I wonder if they'll let me travel back to get the missing shard that I got as well. But I'm trying to like explore everywhere as well, just in case like I am. Because like the map we have here. Sorry. The map is here. I guess that's the restaurant, yes. Have we looked up this way? Wait, we can't go back to the commissary. Oh, we can't fast travel back to, so maybe we can't travel there until we talk to. Hopefully, like, I'll still be able to get the shard. If not, I can replay all the parts. Like, I have no problem doing that to get the shard. I know at the end you can get the shard anyway.
Time to be heading over there. Back it up. Back it up.
Oh,
Seems like they're restoring the building.
I get it.
It rains 24/7. No wonder the place is wrecked. Yeah, of course, water. Excuse me, water damage for sure. You don't see any blue shards up here?
not this way.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna let me go back to the Kawasaki district to get what we need. Let's hope, maybe before the end they'll probably tell us like, hey, you know, this is the last chance to go here, and then you can try it that way. We'll try it anyway. It looks like we can. It just we can't fast travel there, which would make sense. There's no blockade on it, or maybe they might stop us in a story-based way. It's like, hey, you know, come back this way.
Not this way.
It's not this way. Okay, so they're stopping us story-wise. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, let's take a look first at the profiles that have been updated. So we have likes detective novels, dislikes Amnesia, title, detective in training. A trainee detective on Amnesia, small build is suitable. Yes, I think we read this part. No, here it is. Okay, a lack of self-confidence results in tendency to frequently complain. We did read this part. However, he possesses a strong sense of justice and selfishly tries to help everyone in need. We saw that when he ran over to the kid. Though framed by fake Zilch as the culprit of the Amasatsu Express massacre, Yuma joined forces with Shinigami and exposed the truth by entering the mystery labyrinth. We have the updated stuff should be here. Shinigami can open a path to the mystery labyrinth, which is a manifestation of mysteries from the real world. The truth behind the mystery is revealed by solving the mystery labyrinth. Dispelling it requires reaping the true culprit's soul, which results in the death in the real world, which is something that Yuma is also very worried about. We have the Shinigami here as well. And then we have, here we go, Yakou Furio. A Kane Ward native, and head of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. He lived an unhealthy, unkempt, and unsanitary lifestyle. He understands the threat to the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers pose. He does, but only thinks of how to avoid them. Even so, he cares a great deal for his companions. That's definitely the energy we get. So he dislikes debt, I hope, and titles detective. He likes meat buns, as a lot of people do in the Kamasaki district, and a flair for negotiation. So here's Halara Nightmare, blood type AB, weight 63, birthday October 1st, height 181 centimeters. A master detective dispatched to the Nocturnal Detective Agency by the World Detective Organization. A sharp-witted and attractive detective, as specified, no gender. So, as you guys have pointed this out as well, and the game points this out as well, if someone's not going to specify their gender, then like I'm not going to be disrespectful and you know specify it for them. You know what I mean? That wouldn't make any sense. We have Daishihiko Thunderbolt. Likes all cute girls, dislikes popular guys. Title: Master Detective. Forte? Question mark. A master detective dispatched to the Nocturnal Detective Agency by the World Detective Organization. His goal is to become famous as a mystery-solving superstar detective. He often refers to the trainee detective Yuma as a rookie. So his goal, we know his goal is to become famous. You know he wants to become famous. So that's pretty interesting that like they have it here as well. And I love that he likes all cute girls and dislikes any guys who could get in his way. His weight is 51 kg and his height is 153 centimeters. His birthday is July 8th. We have Fubuki Clockford. Likes exciting adventures, dislikes unexciting adventures. Title: Master Detective. A master detective dispatched to the Nocturnal Detective Agency by the World Detective Organization. Although she's a beauty with outstanding style, her airheaded tendencies can frustrate people she talks to. I could totally get that, I suppose. But like to me, like I don't know, like I kind of find it funny. Birthday 10th of June, weight 60 kg, height 180 centimeters. Likes exciting adventures, dislikes unexciting adventures. Honestly, makes sense. And then we have Vivia Twilight, our favorite character in the whole world. Birthday April 4th, weight 77 kg, just because you're tall. Height, 77 kg is not that big though either. It's just because he's tall. Taller than everyone else, so his weight's going to be a bit bigger, of course. Likes fluffy pillows, dislikes hard pillows, and living. Please no. Title: Master Detective. A master detective dispatched to the Nocturnal Detective Agency by the World Detective Organization. He has a pale skin and an aesthetic atmosphere about him. That's an interesting way of looking at an aesthetic atmosphere. Often lying down in various places, his personality can be described as self-indulgent. And then we have number 1. Likes cigars, dislikes sweets. Title: number 1 of the DWO, head of the World Detective Organization. His true name is unknown and almost never seen in public. But if we go back to Vivia for a second here, it's so interesting how if you didn't do his hangout, you wouldn't even know that this was the true aspect of this. Like, you didn't do the gab session. Like, that it's actually from his childhood. Like, it was just his only way of getting attention was being in a cramped space. It's actually incredibly sad. Oh, we have Seth Burrows as well. And we have likes wind instruments, dislikes untuned instruments. Title: Peacekeeper Investigation Team Section Chief. Talent is chess. 69 kg. Weight 177 centimeters. Section Chief of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers Investigation Team, a mumbling, unhealthy-looking man with a decidedly nervous demeanor. His words are polite, but any underling that makes a mistake is brutally rebuked. We saw this. A slight mistake was anger right away. He habitually speaks through a megaphone to make up for his feeble voice. Oh, that's really interesting, because it's because he knows his voice is a little bit softer. He speaks through the megaphone, and I love the way they were like moving the positions around as well. Look at that, by the way, the picture of the nail man. So boy likes baseball, dislikes loneliness. He's a watchmaker's son and his talent is foot racing. He's very fast. A boy Yuma met in Kane Ward. He respects and cares for his father, a watchmaker above anyone else. Also quite fond of baseball. He spends almost all of his free time practicing and playing. He is desperately trying to find a way to rescue his father, who's been arrested for the Nailman murders. Yeah, this kid is adorable. Helped us out quite a bit too. And here we go. This is Jay Cullen. Dislikes wasting time. Watchmaker. Title: Watchmaker. Likes his son. Talent: fixing clocks and watches. The father of a boy Yuma met in Kane Ward. He runs a watch shop and takes pride in his work. His skill and high standard of professionalism have earned him the trust of local residents. He loves his son dearly and hopes the boy will take over the family business one day. Yeah, it's really cool seeing all these different characters, but like, I can't wait to see more of Seth Burrows. So let's head back here then. Man, I can't get over how like smooth this game is and how good it looks. You guys have pointed out too, like the I guess the newer version of the game, like they added a lot of like, you know, stuff with like the art style and things like that. I really like it. I really like it a lot. So here's the cafe that they said they would be in. Halara. Halara? Oh, they're there.
Halara, please, help me.
Oh, the bow as well.
If Master is bowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same.
Okay.
Please, for both our
Is that your
sakes.
bow? Honestly impressive. They're just enjoying their drink.
You're 30 minutes later than expected.
Oh, the timing, look at this. They're so cool. They are so cool.
So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right
No,
now.
there's no way we
I
could.
will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me
Oh my God.
5,800 yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
I think that's interest.
It's an additional fee for making me wait,
Oh.
and for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Honestly, power move making you pay for the coffee that you didn't even like see them drink. Power move.
Come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon.
Look at this visual style here. Halara is very. I was gonna say used as ruthless.
Hell, Aura.
Halara, great
I
name.
won't force your hand.
Look at this
Whatever
cafe.
you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Lovely. What a great idea.
Wait.
Do I have to pay for that too?
Do I have to pay
Yeah.
for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
Wait, when does this food stuff stop? Are you gonna be like, you're gonna get like a chicken baguette next week or next year, and that's on the bill?
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 shin. Got it?
Oh my god.
Please don't have the cake.
Please don't add the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice.
Okay, so how are you gonna be helping us?
I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive.
That makes sense.
That is my pride as a detective.
I think one of my the way I mispronounce names sometimes. I think I was calling them Halara, but it's Halara. You know what I mean? But that might be just part of my Irish accent sometimes. When in doubt, blame it on the Irish accent. You know what I'm telling you about? You blame it on the Irish accent. You know what I mean?
I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have.
I trust you.
However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Oh.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support.
I suppose it is our job, yeah.
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it.
This is what I really am gonna. This is how it works in this game. It'd be really cool if like every single chapter of this game, we get to know each of the detectives and they pass on some knowledge to us every single time. And as a trainee, we can get better by working with some of the best detectives in the world. I think it'd be awesome.
In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Whoa! Assistant? Halara?
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
Yeah, no, like you as an assistant, that's fine. That'll help out a lot.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money.
Okay,
either.
Shinigami.
Talk about
Jesus.
a triple threat.
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
I do love that you was like pushing back, so it is becoming like a kind of like a comedy duo now, you know?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
Yeah. I can't get over how cool this cafe looks.
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
I mean, I get what they're saying because this could be a possibility.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
I think that's fair. I think that's more than fair.
What a foolish line of reasoning.
No, I think it's fair. I don't know. It's like, hey, if we find out the evidence and you, like, believe that.
To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold.
Okay, explain this then. Explain this, because I have faith in you. You seem very good at your job. You seem very serious.
All people lie. All people change their minds.
True. Actually true.
As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
This is what I wanted. I love the different lessons we're learning.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. This is exactly what I wanted.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts.
God, Yuma.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
I like Yuma like pushing a bit back, you know, because Yuma didn't do that in the first few chapters, but there is like sometimes like, look, yeah, but even still.
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDOs.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes.
No, that is fair. That is fair, because from my perspective, I was saying like, look, I would believe Halara as well. Like I do, like, not that we know Halara, but Halara so far has shown that they are like incredibly serious about their job, and you know, even though like I guess we can't fully know them yet. I think I'm just going off energy alone and like, you know, the surface level of the characters. So actually, you know what? I appreciate what they're saying because, like, it's the thing I wanted. It's the lessons that we wanted to help Yuma. And I think Yuma is a very like lovely person. So of course Yuma's gonna be like, of course I trust you, you know. And Yuma's like looking at all these and we saw this in the gab sessions of like, you know, hanging out with them quite a bit and like maybe looking up to them and stuff like that. I think it might be a thing where it's like, I'm surrounded by all these great detectives and I'm only a trainee. Of course I'm going to trust them. So actually, this is exactly what we wanted.
Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yeah, I love this. I freaking love this.
Yes.
Getting these little lessons.
Continuing as a detective.
For me and Yuma, by the way. For me and Yuma.
I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see?
We'll see as time goes on, I suppose.
I'm no good at this.
It's okay.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one.
I mean, also, like, the softest boy in the world is apparently also becoming compatible with the most foul-mouthed Shinigami who ever lived, so...
Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping on the piano.
Vivia?
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Right.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering, is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
They didn't address
If
it.
you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
So here's the thing. That's twice they've mentioned it. Then, you know.
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
Oh, interesting.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
If he's not tied to those cases.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes.
Just in this town alone?
A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Ginma district.
Okay, and you expect us not to, like, trust your judgment? You're fantastic.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
No, very, very amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible. But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research.
Okay.
Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
This is where I wanted to go.
I've yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
I thought it was going to be behind near the clock tower.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to
Yeah,
gather everyone.
we had a whole mission.
Laura, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
True.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Oh, we're traveling with Halara. Great. If I got this hat, I'd be posting pictures every day. But I think it suits you, but it wouldn't suit me. Yeah, interesting conversation. Really interesting conversation. I hope that we get to have this kind of like relationship with all of the detectives, and we learn little bits and pieces from every single detective. That would be awesome. Will they let me go collect the thing I wanted to collect? That's the question. I wonder. I like the way that Shinigami also like leads us in certain ways to places like this too. So this was the area. Will they let us go into the hotel and get this? If not, like I know we can get it later. Oh, you can. Fantastic. And we just have Halara as like a party member now. Oh my god, Vivia! You still haven't moved? Halara, can you check in for me? Most places nowadays let you clock in remotely, you know.
See.
If that's a formal request, then I accept, but it will cost you. Really? Guess I'll go myself then. There's a book I want to read. I'll go moving after that. He doesn't seem very eager to go. God forbid someone have hobbies. And you guys are still here too? Is that Coke still on the table? You can finish your Coke. Okay, we need to get this over here. Is this it? Yeah, there it is. And it's a Fubuki one as well. You guys are still here?
Wow.
Oh, I see. You met Halara. Well then, I'll hurry up and finish my meal. Munch munch. Please stop at the agency when you're finished.
Yes.
Certainly, munch munch. Now, I think the difference between, like, if you want to talk about, like, similarities, like, yeah, for sure, I'd say, like, you know, I am a trusting individual in some cases. I'd say the difference would be is that, like, I'd be like, okay, guys, get up. Let's go. Come on.
Nice.
Samantha Laura, good to hear. At the agency, Chief Yakou is... I got it already. I'll head over soon, so chill out. He doesn't seem very ready to go. Okay, so is there anywhere else I wonder that has hints of like shards before we do anything else? Let's check out this gumshoe gab thing. So we got another one we have one for Halara now. Excuse me, guys, I keep coughing like, I'm so sorry. So this one is lunchtime in the business district, yellow car and line statue. We have another gab, even crows want to pray. So I'm guessing that's like the church, if it's praying. Storage in underground world. Underground world. Which area is that towards? Is that here? No, that's the rooftop. Where's the underground area? Again. Oh, the WD, not the WD, sorry, the Peacekeepers are out in full force here. Where's this? Is this underground world? We cannot go in here. I wonder if it is just literally down underground.
Oh, this is looking pretty
I wish I could take it for a spin.
I see.
You can float and you still want to drive it, or I'd try floating personally. You can float all you want after you die, become a ghost. Yeah, I'll pass. So we got that dialogue, I think, before. The TVs are so interesting the way they like block out the rain. Not here. Here? No, this is the umbrella area. I forget exactly where that underground place is. I know we can like collect them anyway, so like if we miss out on it, it's not that big of a deal. It's here. Maybe? Underground sector. Does that count as underground? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Memory shard copper. Very cool. Does this lead to where we were going before as well? All the TVs as well. It is. It does lead here. Because this is the shop. I wonder what that. Remember the little little guy or gal or whatever that was running around the place. I wonder what's happening to them when in the hood. So nobody arrived at the meeting place, by the way, at the appropriate time. And that's our fault. Well, maybe not our fault.
It's the Peacekeepers.
Uh-oh.
Stay hidden.
That's Burrows.
Huh? Oh, right.
Oh, no. That's Burrows. With
And
flowers?
that Peacekeeper from the clock tower.
What do you have flowers?
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking Peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Yeah.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity
Oh my God.
makes my hair fuzzy.
You know Yakou does not know how to deal with the Peacekeepers very well.
I don't care.
He's so afraid of the corporation, which rightly so.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care.
Oh my God. Because of the low voice. I love this character detail.
More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you?
Oh
We
my
have
God.
witnesses.
Nailman. Now that you mention it, there was a case like that
He didn't
before.
even know we were doing that.
Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I adore this character detail so much.
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours.
Okay.
When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow.
They mentioned in like his story that he's like unkempt and people might not see him as beautiful, right? In his
I feel so sad that it makes me want to sink
Oh no.
ship.
Oh no.
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately.
Oh God.
Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on.
And he knows how big of a deal that is. If Peacekeepers take a custody of you, we know from side quests and going around this world, you will not come back.
I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
That's so interesting. Like you have 3. You have until. Imagine saying that. That's how poetic this game can get. You have until this flower wilts.
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
Just a straight up no. Just a straight up no.
He's gone.
Chief Yakou, are you all right?
This is serious though. This is serious.
Yuma, and Halara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You could have at least helped me out.
God. If we came out, we would have been apprehended right away.
Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
Maybe, possibly. Who knows?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Yeah. More than likely, yes, 100%.
Gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
He literally sent us out to just gather everyone up, and we're in the middle of a whole case now.
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Right.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
So either, that's the thing. It's either you get taken in or we get taken in. You know what I mean? And I feel like in a way, it's like it's kind of fair because it is our problem. We started it, you know?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out.
Oh, Yakou, thank you so much.
Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being
Now,
honest.
they mentioned this in Yakou's profile, how they might seem like they're kind of like nonchalant and they don't care, but they actually care so much about their comrades. So this tracks.
Never mind. Forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
He's scared. He's scared.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned.
Okay.
With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
And like what we did then will be seen as like they can't even like reject that then.
But we only have 3 hours.
Oh my god.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant.
And then like Yuma goes, and Calvin's playing this game. Like he stops to look at buildings every few minutes. He gets sidetracked by everything.
With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two.
That's going on like lovely comments that I get, by the way, like never a bad comment. And I just get it from you guys where people will be like Calvin, the king of getting sidetracked. But like I think people are being mean about that. Like it's just like, cause I just love looking at everything, you know what I mean? And people acknowledge that and I always appreciate that as well. So I thank you. I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying that was a mean thing someone said about me or anything like that. Or like that was like, or if someone remembers saying something like that and they're like, oh, was Calvin upset with me? No, never. It's always like a fun thing when people mention it.
You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
So he's just
It's
gonna
for
mark
the
him up.
best that
Okay, he's
I
not gonna
don't
walk
tag
us
along.
there.
If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky.
Fair enough. More than fair enough.
I'll be right here, waiting for...
They're probably
news.
watching him as well if he went
Counting
anywhere.
on you.
Thank you,
Got
Yakou.
it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case. Seriously, I'm counting on
Of
you.
course, no, this is serious. I know, like, it's like, you know...
There's still so much I need to do.
Huh? Is that a picture of someone, I wonder? Okay. Okay, so there's something deeper going on there as well. Okay, so now...
You can get to the church from Kamasaki district. Time
Oh,
is
really?
short.
I thought it was going to be the other direction. That's so cool. All the graffiti and stuff like that. Maybe I should buy a raincoat. You definitely should. But then again, it's this area we couldn't go to before. They really sell the danger of the Peacekeepers while also making them interesting characters you want to know more about, you know? Oh my god, that looks beautiful. Holy hell, it's so pretty.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
It looks so cool.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
It's so, like, I love, and you guys know I've said it, you know, whether it's a haunted mansion, a haunted area, we love a good creepy place.
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches.
Yeah?
I find them devoid of value.
Okay.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment.
Oh, okay.
Just look at the tragedies the city has seen.
Interesting.
There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
Music is so incredible. Halara expected. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things that, like, you know, when you hear them saying it's like, it's a very, like, you know, it's a very pointed thing. There's an anger behind it. There's probably a history behind it as well. For most people there is. And like, but this is, I honestly, like, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked.
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
And you were taking the very
Forget
diplomatic approach.
it. For now, let's talk to the people around the
Yeah.
church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the Peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is... Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
Oh my god. And the way Halara said that, by the way, because Halara said, oh my god. The way Halara said that before.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
Remember Halara said, like, the true, put your faith in, like, the detectives instead. Halara's like, I'm the true savior. That's me. Really interesting. Yeah, like, it's like, I'm not gonna ever, like, devalue, Halara's opinions on that and feelings on that, ever. What does he wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the Peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Yeah, the design, like, even, like, the designs of, like, NPC characters are always, like, very, very fun.
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone?
I keep saying it, like, it goes without saying almost that the music in this game is so fun to listen to.
Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
I think that, again, this is what we wanted. I wanted to learn from Halara as a trainee detective. Like, and what we could do maybe is like, like, it's not like we have to take everything Halara says as like something we're going to do forever. But maybe like, like we learned stuff from Yakou, like the idea that like, every job means something, right? And now we're learning from Halara that like, in some cases, like, especially when you're trying to save someone's life, sometimes like if it's not hurting somebody else, the ends in this case would justify the means. So lying to these people about how we're working with the Peacekeepers actually isn't a bad thing. And I kind of agree in this sense, you know what I mean? We're trying to like save a bunch of people's lives.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
There's the nickname.
But I have to do it.
Yeah.
No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Good. Yes, Yuma.
Time for an investigation.
You have to talk to everybody.
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for
Interesting
many
symbols.
generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered.
Right.
That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Yeah, he does.
Do you know about the Nailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nail Man.
So, okay. All right.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel.
Okay, Shinigami. Okay. But I think I get it in a way. Not get it like I would do it. You know what I mean? I get it in like...
Just you and me, Master.
Okay. Okay, Shinigami.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Like what he's saying is that like the people are suffering so much in this Kanai ward that they're looking, that they see like this thing where like they can put their faith in it. It's like, okay, this happens. I nailed this thing to the church, whatever, and then it happened. It's like, oh my God, something I actually wanted to happen happened. It's sick to think about. It's disgusting. I would like any person who's thinking rationally, like I would never do it. But I think what he's saying is that people are like, well, this is like something that works for me, which again is still freaking horrible.
And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church.
Okay.
I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the Nailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees.
Oh my God.
It's tough to clean all of them.
It's such a disgusting thing to think about. Like, right? It's so creepy. We saw the dolls nailed to the wall.
I've never seen the Nail Man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away.
Right.
Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind.
See, that's what it is. It's like people want to do this, but they want seeing people knowing that they're doing it.
I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never.
Oh my god,
fast
dude.
enough. They
No,
always
please
get
keep the
away.
dolls. Please keep them.
That makes sense with a body like that.
Nothing wrong
I
with his body.
understand. Thank you very much.
He's working hard. He's working hard. Nothing wrong with him.
You are...
What are you?
We have a
blind?
cast.
I'm a nun, obviously.
You have very cool color coding to your eye shadow to your hair. It looks great.
You got some nerve calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice?
No, I don't.
Kill your ass in the name of God.
That's like when YouTubers say I'll kill your ass in Minecraft. It doesn't work like that. You can't just say in the name of God and then it's okay.
Sorry.
Oh, Yuma.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
Yes, 100% Shinigami, 100% clocked
I'll
it.
have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
So yeah, Yuma does have a problem with people who are like very authoritative, right? We saw that with the first people we met, like Aphex and stuff like that. And Yuma's just like such a sweet, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees.
I was gonna be really interested about like the idea of like, because I was like shocked for a second where I was like, oh, well, like she's related to someone in the corporation, but then I'm like she's not in like she's in a place that probably does get a lot of support from the corporation, which is the church. You know what I mean?
The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell,
It's so
really.
creepy. It's so creepy.
In other words, it's totally metal.
Okay, if you want to see it that way.
I see.
She has fangs.
By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir.
Oh my god, that sounds so sick.
I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
A death metal choir?
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
If she's playing the bass with that hand, well, I suppose it depends on where she's putting her fingers on it, I suppose. You gotta stop threatening Yuma, right? Please stop threatening our boy.
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
I see.
Was that so hard? Being rude to poor Yuma. I'll add an extra coffee if you do. Just you know. What, you want me to dispose of her? No, not just be mean to her. Say something to her. You just wait. See what's about to happen. Okay, please. Just say something. What do you want me to say? Say like, shut up or something. You say, no, you become better from you. You just wait 1 second, see what's about to happen. All right, please. 1 extra coffee. 2. Guys, that's hopeless.
Excuse me, but you are... Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
Worshipper?
Huh? No, I think today is the first time
It is very much the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the nail man and you don't know who I am?
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Why are you so excited about that? I would be terrified.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halara was able to realize it so quickly.
No, they're great.
I've been
Halara's
attending
great.
every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it.
I agree.
You know?
Like my personal value I see in churches usually is like art and architecture. That's usually what I see from churches and how like pretty they can really be.
I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for
Oh,
a
so
while
you're
now.
okay, you're excited about this.
So, you know a lot about the Nailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
Oh my god, tell us everything then.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
Oh my god.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously.
Yeah, but who? Do you have any idea?
Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists.
Well, they're gonna. You know what what's gonna happen with the Peacekeepers after this worshipper? After they, if this is what would happen, if they put away, Coleman. Coleman, is that what? That's what it is. Let me just check the, profiles here. Colan. If they put away Colan, what's gonna happen is they're just and someone else is still doing the Nailman stuff. They're gonna say it's a copycat.
The Nailman is summoned through a ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target.
Oh my god, so maybe we can get to them before... That's...
Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I don't think you want to interact with the Nailman.
I see. So you can guess the next victim.
This is super
based
interesting.
On each doll's name tag.
Yeah.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
Yeah, no, he's definitely obsessed with this type of stuff. He helped us out quite a bit with the information, though. That's the only thing.
I've
Still
talked
very
to
weird.
everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Does that mean I should gather more information?
Okay.
What else should I ask about?
This is awesome. This is, like, legitimately what I wanted from this. About past murders?
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Okay, that's a bit suspicious.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim.
We protect them.
But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Oh, okay.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
That's what I said, Shinigami. That's what I
You
said.
think I'm suspicious, don't you?
Yeah.
I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body.
So who you with?
All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the Peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
Yeah.
There have been 3 Nailman cases in
Oh,
the
things got
past 6
serious very
months,
quickly.
excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place.
Right.
At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no
He's getting
trace.
so excited about this.
Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
Sure.
I totally
Yeah,
get it.
Shinigami gets it. I have this ghost with me.
Empathize with him?
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district.
So we heard about these as well, right? From
About
Halara.
3 months ago, the owner
Whoa.
of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside.
So it's the same MO again.
Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district.
This is why, like, again, like, for me, I can't ever get excited about that, especially if it's happening in your time. Like, these are gruesome murders, my dude.
It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room.
Like, this would make me feel sick.
And today, the 4th locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
So that's the thing. It's like these are like what have these people done? The ones you should be angry with are the corporation, the Amaterasu Corporation, not these people who are getting murdered.
Uh-huh.
The information was obtained for the church worshiper who knew about the past Nailman murders. It doesn't like it's like I feel like it's like okay, it's individual revenge, and I guess that would give someone faith. But like again, it's like all of your issues can be traced back to one source. Nearly all of your issues.
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
Well, I'm not from here.
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time.
So it's interesting that like it's literally just like a place where that's wherever we should be able to visit there maybe. I don't know if we will, but like it seems like that's where everyone gets their dolls then.
They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone.
How much money are they making now? I wonder off that
Some
stuff.
places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
So I guess that makes sense. It's because it's not a clue because anyone could buy a doll there. Like there's like and if they are popular, anyone's gonna. Okay, that makes sense. Anything strange has happened, I should say.
Have you noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a vague question.
It is pretty vague.
Oh, now that you mention it,
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What?
What do you mean by
Yeah.
strange?
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked
The rope
strange.
around the neck.
Can you try drawing
Oh my god,
what it
Yuma.
looks like?
Resourceful. What does it look like?
It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of ropes tied together in one.
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side.
Oh.
Looks delicious.
What are you? Should have got. Okay, we should expect it at this stage.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out.
Did you burn your hand?
But I was too late.
That's.
It was completely
So what if it is like?
incinerated.
That's what was around. Part of that was around her neck.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Yeah, this rope is creeping me out.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
The burned remains of a strangely shaped rope found in the church incinerator. Yeah, so what we've learned so far is the dolls are so, like, not mass produced, but they're sold to a lot of people, so it's hard to even make a clue out of that. The past Nailman murders are totally in line with what happened now. I wonder if there's any connection. There was a mansion, obviously there was the club as well, and the club. Yeah, like I wonder. Hopefully we'll be able to make a connection as we go along. And it is about revenge as well, because that's what he said, it's about revenge. Someone getting revenge on someone, avenging something, and about the suspect.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident.
And he innocent.
Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon?
G.A. Colon.
I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the nail
He's not.
man.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way.
Oh, okay, so this is going to keep coming back to this, the idea that people are looking for someone to save them.
The nail man was born out of our situation.
Oh my god.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
This is getting weirder and weirder every single moment. So it's just like this belief that like people like wish for stuff like this to happen because the nail man was so because things have gotten so bad. Like I said earlier, I wonder if it is a little bit of like, well, at least someone's listening. At least something has been done, you know what I mean?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the nail man acts as their agent, then they are also the nail man. In a way.
Well, in a way that they want this to happen, they knew it would happen, I guess.
That's how I see it.
But
what do you think?
It's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people.
see, that's what I'm thinking. Is it a thing of like they're so downtrodden here that like they do this and it's like this, again, like I said, this feeling of like, oh, someone is listening.
After all, he kills the people you want dead for you.
But again, it's individual. It's individual. It's not like this thing like the real enemy is the Peacekeepers. That's the real
I
enemy.
mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
But what is worth getting killed over? If someone's not sane, doesn't have a sane mind, or like is suffering down here, imagine what this place does to your mental health, what it does to your psyche. Like, can you imagine what that would do? Like, you're not in the right mind when you're thinking about this. Yeah, it's scary, Yuma. It's scary.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Do you think one of these could have done it? Look at the
Looks
thumbs
like
up from the
time
guy.
is almost up. Let's get going.
Time is almost up already.
Was that okay?
Oh, look, he's asking. He's asking.
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, little Yuma. It is like take your son to work day, right?
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
Oh my god, Halara.
Huh?
I'm kind of,
You need
I said
to
it.
remember every face so you can spot them even if they flee through a crowd.
The rock and roll symbol, look at that. Stop it. Please stop it. I actually like her.
Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act
Oh
on.
my god.
We have no time to waste.
Yes.
Let's investigate the other
Yes,
crime
I
scenes.
love this scene so much.
Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Can I...
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
It was the secret club.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow
No,
time
I have
be
to talk with
wasted.
how incredible. Like, this is all I wanted for this. I want to see if we can explore around this place a little bit. It's what I genuinely wanted. We'll do, by the way, the Gab sessions next episode. Because remember the crow thing was here, so maybe there is a blue piece here. But we will do the Gab session next episode, all the Gab sessions that we have unlocked. Oh, there is one here, yes! This church is incredible, like, looking. Like, it's terrifying, like, in a way because of how dark it is. Like, because to me, like, they both, like churches instill kind of a fear. And also at the same time, like, they're just, like, beautiful pieces of architecture, you know?
I'm sure.
Xbox must be the church's symbol.
Come on.
And otherwise, fine atmosphere spoiled by lame-ass fox. A gargoyle would have been really tied the place together. You know, I was going to say, I love the lessons that are being learned from Halara to Yuma. And Yuma's, like, looking up, like, you know, and you can see the expression in Yuma's face. They so badly want to learn about how to be a good detective. And, like, having Halara, you know, tag along with you is, like, a very good way of doing this. And I hope that, like, we keep getting more lessons from Halara. It's awesome. It's really, really awesome. Like, I'm super excited to see the relationships in this game from scenes like that. It's so cool. Guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching this series. Thank you so much for supporting the series. It's been amazing. All your comments, everything. It's been absolutely incredible. And I have no problem saying that I actually, like, have been having such a beautiful freaking time here. I get so excited. I don't care. I get so excited every day to play Raid Code. It's so fun. It's such a fun game. It's such a beautiful game. It's a harrowing game at times. It's just a really, really good game. I like it a lot. Thank you so much to Tyfire2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, the Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuled, Radish, Anusta, Shabbatterbed, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Links Mark, and I'll see you guys so soon. Bye-bye.